I'm a fast guy. I don't have hold it in me. Yeah. Colorado did a good job. They got a good win on the road against us, and they played well enough to win. So, I mean, there are some specific areas that we can look at and see problems. I'm always a free throw percentage guy, and kind of jumps at me as a category, but it was more than just missing some free throws. Made some nice runs in the second half. Our team showed some good courage in that area. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, I don't have a lot of great observations.
Is that one of the bigger teams you played this year?
Bigger teams?
Yeah.
You mean in size?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of similar players.
They have good size, and we knew their strength was inside. Although in the first half, I mean, they were drilling jump shots like. I knew that rain would subside, but I was fearful the whole time of the inside game, offensive rebounds, and Reese getting the ball in the seam 15, 16 feet away. I mean, that was the big threat that we were concerned about. But, I mean, I think Colorado earned the win, so I don't really, no sense me saying the 4 or 5 things I think my team or my coaching contribute to that. I mean, I'd rather think that Colorado won the game and they earned it. So sometimes that happens.
Could you go through those final 2 minutes? You guys retake the lead and then squander it. What, in your opinion, happened?
Yeah, well,
And sorry, Coach, you get the microphone.
This mic?
Yeah.
Well, we need you need to make a couple stops at that time, and we did, and they kind of gutted us a few times inside in the lane, and we came down and didn't score. So it's a kind of a tie score with 1:30 in counting. It's a 3 or 4 possession game. 2 offense, 2 defense. So whatever one triggers the other. I mean, if your defense doesn't stop and your offense doesn't score, it turns fast on you. We had a couple nice looks. A couple drives to the basket. We just didn't complete. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about Jillian's double streak and the way she's grown since that game against Utah?
Yeah, I mean, Joe had mentioned it to me as we walked in. He said, "Oh, Jillian, didn't continue that streak." Well, I mean, she's human. I mean, sometimes you don't get everything that you have done over and over in the past. She's a very good player. She'll respond and probably start another streak, double-double. So, but more importantly, for our group, we didn't win the game. I think we can give up some individual things if we turned out to get a win.
You said before that when you guys are in foul trouble, you guys don't play any differently. Do you think that was the case again tonight? You don't back off the accelerator.
Well, I did take Jillian out for 3 or 4 minutes, but I think I got her back somewhere around the 7-minute mark. Ample time to have an impact on the game, of which she did. I'm not one to hold you out and hoping that we can keep the score close, and then with 2.5 minutes, say, go ahead back in, and So I don't like to monitor the game like that. I knew the game was going to be close. She's a outstanding player, I'm going to get her back in. So, and she played. She played okay.
Did you guys aggressively recruit Jen Reese? She's from Oregon.
Yeah, we tracked her. Thought she was a very good player. Yeah, she was someone that we were looking at, yes.
How big is it for you guys that you guys are still here back at that night next weekend?
Monster weekend, big weekend. Yeah, maybe, in some respects, maybe the biggest weekend of this season for us. You know, the Southern California schools coming up and two teams that, you know, beat us in the LA area, so it's a terrific opportunity to get a pair of wins. So, big weekend. And because of tonight, maybe bigger. So.
Even though you guys won on Saturday, do you feel like this game being postponed because of what had happened?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we won on Saturday on a postponed game, so we were probably happy for the postponement, I guess. And I don't think it had any bearing on tonight's game. I think we were, at least for us, I don't know about Colorado, we were over that. You know, we had transitioned from Saturday to Monday. You know, it was a normal day for us today. You know, our players went to class and that kind of stuff. So, no, I don't think the change had any bearing on the game tonight.
Staying on the theme of building into next weekend's game, I think being down 14 and making a run, coming back.
Yeah.
You think we really built towards
Yeah, no, I mean, and coming out quick in the start of the second half and making, you know, 3 or 4 good offensive moves and plays and mixing the ball, yeah. I mean, if we have an issue, it's, you know, you get down and now you have to sustain for 20 minutes and your margin of error is very, very small. So, yeah.
free throw percentage like this? Is that just an abnormality, or is it something you guys?
I hope so. We're, you know, I think we're a 72% team. Giant difference between 72% and 61. Not a math major, but it could be the game. Could be the game. But it's more than that. I wouldn't, you know, basketball is not a game of free throw shooting. Like, well, who makes, you know, who's the best free throw shooting team and they win? No, I mean, it's offense, defense, and team play, and, you know, a whole bunch of things. But free throw is an important part of that. And we've been traditionally this year, you know, good. I think we're first in the league, or at least we were. So shoot your average. Shoot your average.
How's Caitlin doing? She,
Yeah, I haven't gotten any reports from. She's getting some medical treatment, and I have not one bit of information. So obviously she didn't dress or play tonight, so I would be hopeful going forward. But
she seems like a big leader on the bench too. She's kind of helping you guys out.
no, she's an important player for us. But you know, we've played without starters and won, so I wouldn't. I mean, we'll welcome her back when that happens, but I wouldn't say that was a significant reason. Okay, see you this weekend. Thank you.